Well, is it on? There we go. It's connected. Trying to get the stream going. Never can tell with the YouTube Studio. Doesn't really show you what's going on until several seconds later. So, everyone that might be tuning in before or after the fact, this is going to be a kind of a casual rundown of the Architect of Chaos build that I've come up with in Legacy of Phrecia, or Phrecia, I don't know. That event in Path of Exile 1 that is about a month long from where it started. I think we're about a weekend, maybe a little longer. And I just casually, a couple days ago, decided to try it out. I've played PoE 1 before, didn't play it hardcore or anything, but you know, I have some familiarity with the concept, and I played PoE 2, obviously, from my previous videos, you can tell that. So what we have is a Templar, and the Templar is a common build to use for Righteous Fire, and they have this new ascendancy for the event. Templar gets one of them as the Architect of Chaos, and as you can see here, the direction I've gone, I've only gotten the first 3 ascendancy trials done yet. I went in and tried it for the first time. I've never done the 4th ascendancy. Didn't play that far into the game before, but tried it and got absolutely raped by a trap that was like 3 spinning pillars, and then ice wizards went off screen to me with a bunch of ice bolts. It was just hideous. But all in all, the build is pretty tanky, what I've got put together. Still trying to get optimized gear. This is honestly what I found. And I did manage to buy a chest piece. It was a 6-link. I was using a 4-link, and then I upgraded to 5. And I saved those items just so I could have it as a reference point. But the 6-link gave me access to add in more duration because I'm using Vaal Righteous Fire. And there's a reason for that. So the ascendancy that you get here is each of these smaller nodes increase your life, and you gain additional Vaal souls on kill. So each of these smaller nodes, they give the same thing. So that's right there, 12% more life. And then this is the big one right here. The first ascendancy, I went straight up and picked Glimpse Chaos. So 8% max life for each corrupted item equipped. There are 10 item slots. So that's 80% increased life from that. And 12% increased energy shield. So as you can see, I've got 6138 life and 1689 energy shield, and I'm 83. I was over this. I was higher than this at level 75, but I've swapped out some gear and I lost some hit points. I also did some respecking in order to increase my damage output. So lowered my health pool in order to get a higher multiplier. So I've got some more life nodes that I can pick up that will increase the damage even further. Like I believe it is right in here. Regenerate life, increase life, and regenerate life. And there's some others in the map area. But there's a lot of things to increase the damage you do. Like this node here, increased energy shield also increases your damage. So the problem with Vaal is you instantly sacrifice 60% of your life pool and your energy shield, and it does a tremendous amount of damage. I pulled it up in calculator. I haven't tried a Path of Building, never used the tool, but I've heard about it, and I thought about pulling it up and trying to learn how to use it, but kind of just a casual thing. But Anyway, the calculation that I came up with is just about 700,000 DPS. And again, I'm not using anything super amazing like in-game gear. I started out, this was the league starter, went through, I basically came up this way, getting elemental damage, and made my way around here, getting area of effect, because I was leveling with Purifying Flame. And then once I got high enough for it, I picked up Absolution, which added some lightning damage to it with the armor that I had found. Just whatever I picked up that it was usable, that had sockets that were linked together, I used them, and I did things like add fire damage to the Absolution so that it would do lightning and fire, and I'm boosting fire damage as I go. So this is just area damage. This is life. Came down here and picked this up. It's mainly for the regen, not as much the life pool. The energy shield side is great, but the life regen, when I realized that I was going to go Righteous Fire, about level 30 or so is when I made that decision. Started coming down this way. Initially I pathed over this way, and then came up and picked up the elemental damage nodes here for the 50% elemental, so that both Absolution and the Purifying Flame were getting bonuses from that. So it was about that point that I decided to go Righteous Fire, and I needed to get higher maximum resist. So I came down here and picked up these because of the 5% elemental resistance while holding a shield, and another 3. I'm sorry, another 3, and then 1% max, which is massive. Maximum resist is critical for basically anything in this game, but Righteous Fire especially. The more max resist you can get to fire, the better. So after I did that, come down here, picked up these life nodes, and got Barbarism for max fire resist and increased life. Circled around here and picked up this one here and this one. I really need to pick this up and pick up the Corrupted Blood cannot be inflicted on you, because in game I find myself struggling the most with Corrupted Blood when mobs have that ability. It's just nasty. So the next point that I get is probably going to go into that. Anyway, coming around here, picked up fire damage, and even though this is a small node, it's a big increase, regeneration and fire damage. That's significant. The other node's not really that critical. So coming up this way, this has regenerate 50 life per second. I waited until I got this node before I actually switched to Righteous Fire, because I had the maximum resists, I had the fire resists from gear, and once I hit that regenerate 50 life per second, and I had a chest piece that had I think it was like 35 life, but it also had like 100 energy shield, which is damage, and it had like, I want to say 80 life regen, which was just absolutely massive, and that was off just a random drop. So as I leveled, I just continued to path around. I've spent a lot of orbs of regret optimizing things and trying to get it as much damage as possible, as much survivability. This one here is probably the most important one, especially in game when you get into mapping and the map just rolls, your resistances are lowered, you're inflicted with a curse that lowers your resistances. You lower your fire resist hardly at all, you can't sustain your Righteous Fire, because it'll just kill you, drag you to 1, and then it goes away. So elemental resistance cannot be lowered, very important, and you pick up like 20, and that's 18, 35 chaos resist from these 3 nodes, and you get the elemental resistances can't be lowered. The alternative, of course, is down here where I was before, where I planned to pick up corrupted blood. I could have picked that up earlier. These are just fire nodes up here. Damage over time multiplier. This is damage over time multiplier. Less damage taken from damage over time affects how much damage you take from righteous fire. So, and it's it's a multiplier, not reduced, because if you're not familiar with the terminology, if you see the word reduced damage or reduced damage over time, then it would be an additive subtraction, and less is a multiplier. So that's massive. One of the last things that I picked up in my Orbs of Regret was picking up this cluster jewel, and I picked this one up from a player. I think it was 5 chaos that I paid for this cluster jewel. So 10% increased damage over time is implicit. Some chaos resistance for the small passives, lightning resist, which I'm low on, exposure therapy, and vial reinvigoration. So exposure therapy, damage over time multiplier, and resistance to damage over time. So if you get poisoned, it tremendously helps. Vial reinvigoration is increased damage over time, max energy shield, and you regenerate energy shield. But we don't regenerate energy shield because we don't have the Templar ascendancy that would allow you to regen it while you're taking damage. And finally, I picked up a jewel here that has damage over time multiplier, and increased fire damage. So the righteous fire right now, as you can see, is 187,142. Can't see it on a tooltip here, but this vaal righteous fire is right about 700,000 damage, and that goes at the same time as standard righteous fire. So why would we do that? Well, because the ascendancy has this wonderful feature here, increased vaal skill effect duration. So it has a base duration of 6 seconds. You're getting 50% more, that makes it 9. And if you pick up other skill effect duration bonuses elsewhere, then you are effectively able to keep this as a long uptime, and you reclaim souls much faster. I've gone down here and I've picked up skills cost life instead of mana, so I can actually reserve 100% of my mana. That is reserved presently with Purity of Elements. Let me pull it up in skills here. What is that? I got Vitality here. That one reserves only a specific number based on the skill gem level, but it's a strength gem, so you have to have high strength to be able to use Vitality. Absolution is here, no support on it, doesn't matter. Basically, just what I use Absolution for now is if I'm in an area where I'm seeing a lot of damage over time happening, I'll hit Purifying Flame to create Consecrated Ground so my regen gets higher, and monsters take more damage. So let's see where we're at. Where's it at? I think it's over here. No, that's Frostblink. Shield Charge. It's got to be over here. No? Trap. Combustion. Trap. There we go. Purifying Flame. So, Purifying Flame. This skill here. It throws out a beam and creates Consecrated Ground. The support for that, I was using, what was it called? Splits into 3, so it made a much larger area that it was covering. Purity of Elements. This is one of the most important things that I run. It's a 50% reservation, but 33 to all elemental resistances, so I don't have to push so hard with my gear. But most importantly, I'm immune to all elemental ailments. That includes chill, freeze, ignite, and shock. Not having to worry about those, totally worth the skill gem investment and 50% of the mana pool, since the passive allows me to use life for skill costs, specifically shield charge. And the regeneration of mana is irrelevant. The quantity of mana is irrelevant because I'm basically using vitality in situations where there's not a lot of physical damage going on, but there's a lot of like elemental damage, like boss encounters and large packs of monsters that are casting. I'll just quickly hit Control E to turn off determination, which is another 50%. So additional armor and then more armor on top of that. That's a massive increase in mitigation. So I run this most of the time, and I run vitality when the situation warrants it. Like I said, a lot of AoEs going off, ground effects, things like that. I'll just swap to vitality and just shield charge through monsters. Shield charge is up here. The supports that I'm using is faster attacks, obviously, because it makes you charge faster. Fortify support, so that when you're charging through enemies, if it smacks through them, you get stacks of fortify, and I've seen as many as 20 stacks in a single charge. And then that's 20% of physical reduction, just straight out of the gate. Prismatic burst, I threw that on because basically when I corrupted the gem or corrupted the helm, I ended up with a socket color change. It was weird, but I forget what it was that I was planning on putting here. I think it was additional fire support, or physical becomes fire, so I just threw prismatic burst on there, and looks like intelligence is doing the most damage. Those can inflict shock, burning, etc. So just free damage added on. The shield, Rise of the Phoenix, as soon as I was high enough level to get it, this shield was added to my my set. I can't remember what level it was. I've got another one on my trade page here. 2, 3. There it is. Yeah, so level 65 is what you need to be able to use that. And corrupting it is kind of mandatory if you want to utilize and take advantage of this glimpsed chaos. Like I said, before I respect everything, I was sitting at about 6,500 life, and I was like level 75, and my damage was not much different, but I didn't have I think it was about 177,000 damage per second on the tooltip, but I didn't have the durations. I didn't have some of the passives like immunity to having your resist lowered, getting the chaos resistance. My chaos resistance is pretty terrible, but doesn't seem to be that big of an impact on me. So you can see the difference on chaos damage resistance over time from using that jewel is -4. I have another one of those jewels sitting in my stash right here, and that will be increasing my lightning resistance for the small. And I've got another jewel here that I think I paid, I want to say 10 chaos for this, and 5 for the hypnotic desire jewel. Those are on my plan. As soon as I hit the levels for it, I'll be coming over here and picking up these extra armor nodes and then socketing that cluster jewel. So let's get down to it. How does the build play? Leveling, like I said, I literally just spammed Purifying Flame, and I added a extra fire damage from physical onto it. So it was tremendous. Did great damage as I was leveling before I got any ascendancies. And when I first got the ascendancy, I didn't have any corrupted items or any currency to buy them or anything like that. So I honestly spec'd into both of these two nodes here with the first 2 points. I didn't have the currency yet, because a league starter, to even take advantage of Glimpse Chaos, because the vaal orbs are, they're not super common early game. And I didn't have any currency. Most of the currency that I picked up early on came from the what's it called? King's March, from shipping missions. So ship goods over to another town, and if you fulfill the order, you have a pretty good chance of getting currency. And very, very often, I would get chaos orbs along with that currency. Got a couple of vaal orbs along the way, and I think it was, I probably still have them. Sorry. Yeah, that was the very first item I think that I corrupted. It was, no, I wouldn't admit that. It was too high. I was in my 30s. Nonetheless, the spamming Purifying Flame, I had magma orb, whatever the hell it's called, rolling magma. And you can see level 36 is when I took that off my bar and I threw it in my stash. It's ready to level by the looks of it, but doesn't matter because I didn't really have the space for it. Once I hit that point where rolling magma wasn't necessary, I picked up flammability to reduce the monster resistances, and purify righteous fire, just wrecks. I did reference Pox's build from a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago. The passive tree is completely different now. There's so many nodes that have changed. And Pox's build was really not a league starter type build. It was more for somebody who had already farmed up the equipment or the currency to buy the equipment for the character. But he was doing, according to his video, like 1.5 million DPS at level 80-ish. And I'm only at about 900k. So it's still not terrible. So, give an idea of King's March. Oh, let's see, make sure I got money in the bank. And as we're at sea for another while, doesn't matter. Oh, let's see, we'll go to in-game, we'll jump to a map. Just so you guys can see how it plays. Again, I'm not a super experienced in-game player in PoE. Those who are would probably be able to take advantage of this design or this concept and really make it shine. Been clearing the maps. I've died a couple times along the way. Usually it's to an unexpected group of mobs that a bunch of mobs that are unexpected, just popping up out of the ground or something and then hitting me with spells. Usually that's what wrecks me. Let's see here. Can't remember which one it is. Something that makes it rare. Orb of Alchemy. Okay, so what we got? More monster life, more projectiles, physical damage of chaos. Yay. This might actually wreck my face, but it'd be a good demonstration of what can kill you and what can't, I guess. Let's see. we're just gonna drop that in there. For the idols, I just kind of threw in what I picked up. I'm trying to push for rituals, because just by some coincidence, the second ritual map that I came across had a divine in it, and it was like 4,700 or something like that. So I deferred it, and I've deferred it again and again, and eventually I'll be able to afford to buy it, and then I'll have my first divine. Let's see, I've gotten a Maven. Yeah. So we're going to give this a try, see how it plays. And let's see here. We'll go. So that's where it's just fire right there. Oh, we got a mirror. I'm using shield charge to get moving around the map. Gotta find my home keys. A lot of damage from chaos. And my chaos resistance is awful. So I've got the stuff. Ooh, damn. Let's see here. What do we got? We're gonna go. You can see around my mic. R1. So, oh, I hit the wrong button. E1. So that is Vaal Righteous Fire, and you can see the size of that radius, and it is just devastating the monster. Come on. Smuggler's Cash. Those are worth some currency. Whew. As you can see, oh, I saw that coming. Those damn chaos flowers, they are brutal. I'm gonna lay here and wait until the loot drops. There it goes. Simulacrum splinters. Checkpoint, sure. Yeah, the monster's doing extra damage as chaos is probably the worst thing that I can get, because as you can see, my chaos resistance is 34% to the negative, so it's amplified damage. So, yeah, this is a killer. I'm still going to try to finish it, because, why not? I'm not that far into the level. If I lose some XP, meh. Oh, let's see here. Physical damage is being increased. I'm going to crank my regeneration up. So defense-wise, life regeneration, it pulses every 4 seconds, up to 2,200, and 1168 with just vitality running. And where was that loot? A lot of freaking damage from chaos. Jesus Christ. Maybe I won't do that one. Jesus. And I've got to move my mic. I'm not used to playing with pressing QWERTY for using skills. I've been playing PoE 2. PoE 2, I used the WASD keys for movement, and so my fingers are always at a reference point, and I can press 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Let's see here. I didn't pick anything up. Oh, let this be a lesson. The hell am I? Oh yeah. Let it be a lesson to anybody who's wanting to play a build like this. If you have terrible resistance to something, don't go into a map that is all that damage type, which is what I've done here. Great demo. Who's that? Zealot Hell. Red 2 minutes. Not linked. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Jesus. That dude is pissing me off. Wreck that. Oh. Okay, do I dare doing the ritual in this map? It's likely to wreck my face. I gotta try it. Okay, so E1. Okay, so for this consuming dark, the divine orb didn't pop back up this time. Oh, imperfect pain artist. Gotta find monsters. I gotta not get hit because the chaos damage is, oh my god, so painful. So many projectiles too. I shine on the melee stuff. So we're gonna go righteous fire, heal immediately, which instantly triggers my flask for movement. Vaal righteous fire absolutely just decimates everything, and then I'm gonna do it again. So I gain souls much faster than a normal character would because of the ascendancy. A lot of damage. I normally don't take this much damage. It's the chaos that's tacked on. This extra damage in this map. Oh, that was close. This way, I'm gonna hit go, and the radius on that is so nice. Ooh, deep breath. I should probably go check the loot that I jewel. Kind of just blew through this. Flooded mines, tier 2. Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah, the two projectiles, 2 extra projectiles, and physical damage is chaos is so nasty. All right, so how come I need some of this? So my routine is I've got a E is the Vaal righteous fire. So that does huge amount of damage, but it sacrifices 60% of my life and energy shield in order to do damage. The fact that I have all of my energy shield depleted means that it sacrifices that quantity, 60% of this from life as well. So when I hit the button, 60% energy shield and life, we're talking roughly my life pool gets sacrificed, or nearly my life pool. And then I have to flask, and I've got this triggered. The Quicksilver flask triggers when I use my life flask, so I get a movement speed bonus. That's kind of the best way I've found to get it work. And I went through, I think, 8 of the crafting materials that give you a lot of chaos there. The crafting items that make your blast trigger automatically. Jesus, those dudes are nasty. Fast too, super fast. And they're evasive. Nice. Okay, ritual. I don't mess with the trial master because this is a recipe for death. Every time that I've ever done the ultimatum, I've gotten to like wave 7 or 8 and then died. So it's like, why bother? Monsters deal extra fire damage and can ignite. Meteors fall from the sky. Well, I've got really high fire resistance, so that's not really that imperative to me. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to pop that. Blink. Potion. Oh my god. Man, that extra physical damage is fire is nasty. So once I've got it whittled down, I just kind of run them in circles. And they'll die eventually. You can see when I get hit, this dude do some damage with that chaos. Alright, there's still something up. The ritual is still burning. There we go. Not really. I just deferred that because it was there. So these things are interesting. It's like you click it and you put it on the altar and it summons it like a pet. I don't think that's what that is. Yeah, monster category demon. So people who play minion builds tend to like these. I had a perfect spider that I got out of a ritual, and it sold for, I want to say it was 5 chaos. Yeah, 5 chaos for a perfect spider. Or Black Widow. Let's see here. 2-stone ring. There's not really anything. Let's find the map, boss, just so I can get done with this. So much damage. $73. Yeah, you can see that's pretty good duration. And I've got another charge because it uses half the number of souls from the ascendancy. Alright, I've got to find where the boss is. There's a map over here. Where on the mini map? Siege. I'm sure I've got that, but you never know. I might be able to combine it up and one that I don't have. Go down. I just want to finish the map at this point because the ritual is, who gives a shit? A unique that isn't in my collection, but I'll never equip, so. I know. So the totems that things drop, Righteous Fire won't touch them, so you have to hit them with either a shield charge or Purifying Flame, because the physical damage will kill it. Still burning, so there's some monsters nearby. Oh no, never mind. Interact to begin the ritual. Oh shit! Should have used a portal so I wouldn't have to run away the whole way around the map. I saw the flower things and I saw like a blast of something and I was just smoked. Chaos. I got 3 portals left. Brutal. Maybe I'll go to determination for the extra armor. The mitigation with it on seems lower than normal. I didn't unequip some. Oh, that's right. The map has reduced chance to block. Players have 25% less armor. Oh, I didn't even notice that on the affix. I really set myself to fail. Set myself up to fail on this one. It doesn't matter. At 1200. 3 of 4. Whatever. So many projectiles. Christ. Where was that I died? There, I think. And I bet this is where the boss is. I don't even care about the excavation crap. Bite me. So many projectiles. Oh, by the way, the Vaal Righteous Fire I only picked up last evening, so it's nowhere near the max level yet. It could be level 19 now, I think, 18, and it's only 15, so it's going to be significantly better for the AoE size. The damage that it does doesn't really affect its own function, so it's got the bonus effect. Fuck that. Less recovery rate. Reduced effect of non-curse orbs. I mean, those effects aren't really a big deal, but given that this map has already killed me twice, 3 times, I'm just going to progress to the end. What was I saying? Remember? Nobody in chat to tell me. That was close. Yeah, this map is probably the hardest one I've ever done. So, great one to stream on. It's like, yeah, come play this build, guys. It's great. And then demonstrate dying over and over again. But that is not a result. It's not a problem with the build itself. It's the specific map options that I chose. It's like if you're playing Arc as a sorcerer or something like that, and you go into a map that monsters reflect spell damage, you're going to die. That's just the way it is. And this one, reduced armor, meaning I'm taking more damage from that, and they add chaos damage from their physical. So, and there's a lot of chaos damage going out anyway. Just absolutely nasty stuff. Oh, trust me when I tell you this. This is not the typical result that I get. But use the map. I will pay the penalty for being overconfident that I would be able to clear it just fine. I don't even know what to do with the Arabs. Oh, I'll just throw this shit. Oop, didn't mean to do that. No, whatever. I got 2 portals left. Back through that shit. Yeah, maybe I just need to. May as well treat it as if I don't have any armor at all and just go for regen. I think that altar was? I can actually afford to buy that. I think I will. Get it off the list. And get some orbs of fusing there, or I can get this thing. I usually would look this up on the trade site. We're amazing in this. Let's do fur though. Why waste the points? Gotta be getting close to the boss. Maybe not. Yeah, that looks like a boss. Yeah, it is. And now we just run around in circles. Wait. So yeah, the flask triggering when using a life flask, absolutely critical. We pop the vaal fire, which increases the damage done, and then we hit our flask immediately after. And now that I'm actually sitting in a place where I have charges and there's nothing attacking me, the vaal fire 4.6 meters at its current level, and that radius gets bigger as the gem levels. When I finally get the final ascendancy that I'm going for, +3 to all vaal skills, so that'll be a bigger radius on everything, so that we bring it up to 23 if it were to hit 20. An extra 0.1, I think, on the radius. When I press that button, you can see this amount of life that I lost and the radius increase. North to south, it's almost a whole screen. This adds about 700k. And again, this is with no real uber gear and just generic jewels. This is the only item that is super amazing. And this chest piece, I had live search up looking for a 6 link with 4 blue and 2 red. And when I saw this come up for 30 chaos, I had 31. So I immediately bought that thing. Using live search is a great way to find the things that you need. I have picked up 3 different pair of boots that were not corrupted and had the right color sockets. And the moment of corruption, it re-rolls all the stats, so the item was bricked. So I had a pair of boots that was 30% movement speed and 120 life with like 98 regen or something like that. It was insane. Really, really solid. Armor was like 300. They were a really good pair of boots, but they weren't corrupted. I hit them with the vaal orb, and they completely re-rolled the stats, so I just had to throw them away. It changed the sockets, too. So it has to have the right sockets before you corrupt. If you get lucky, you end up with this, or you have white sockets, and you can put any gem color you want. Let's see here. Oh, this map is complete. I'm just going to get the hell out of here and find something that's a little bit less of a monster. I don't know who's viewing. Ida, thanks for tuning in. Let's see here. Sell. Just quickly. Aid. Garbage. Garbage. We got monsters can't be stunned, doesn't matter. They reflect physical, doesn't matter. They have a chance to ignite, freeze, and shock. I'm immune. 40% less recovery rate of life and energy shield is from flasks, not regen. That should be okay. So you've got to be careful about using vaal skill. No. And there's a nice multiplier on that, 8% physical. No. Just dash. Oh, and we'll put here for 3. I don't care. Maybe somebody will buy it. Maybe they won't. I think I just threw that map in the dash. I think it was tier 8. Yes. Need coffee. Okay. Off to the races. Basically, shield charge is there to get around the map quickly. 25% movement speed is great, but moving through the map is also very good. There is a rare in that pile. He is fast. Man, the less recovery rate is noticeable. See my life pool going up and down? It is regen. Every 4 seconds I regenerate 15% of my life. This dude doing a lot of damage. Yeah, just standing here. I don't have any debuffs on. Yeah, regeneration 700. It didn't turn off curative elements either. So that is kind of right at the threshold of my capability to regen through. 85% resist, yeah, 700. And when it surges up, that's when it goes upward. Brutal. Oh, tainted jeweler's orb. What's that? Where's he at? Whoa. Got walled in, I think. So quick. Maybe I should go back and do some lower tier maps before I jump into yellows. I literally just did 1, and then I got a couple maps, and I jumped into a 3, and then I went to the 5s, and I've only cleared, well, not many. What is this? I also suck. I'm a bad player. Bad, good. The damage isn't the problem, it's survivability on these higher tier maps. You got things going on. I don't know how those mechanics work. That ice wall thing? I don't even know how to destroy it. Don't know how to destroy that. Maybe the purifying flame would break the wall, or hitting it just right with shield charge. I don't know. That's an ability I don't think I encountered in regular, like doing through the campaign. There's a lot of stuff that things start happening as you get towards into the end game. Things that didn't happen before suddenly start happening. Whoa. Boop. Old. And always identify a strong box or rarity. Sure, why not? I'm gonna die to a freaking strong box. Hope not. What are these orbs? I saw those in PoE 2. They explode or something? I don't know what they are. I always pick up belts because they take up very little space. Yeah, throw a grenade. Pow. What the fuck was that? I think it just crawled up out of the ground? Normally my regen would just be like full constantly. Comes back several hundred per second. And 40% reduction is pretty painful. I keep picking maps that are really bad to demonstrate how well the build works. This is what happens though if you were to play this build and have insufficient regen to keep up with your life pool. If you get your life and energy shield too large, then you end up losing life. Whoa! I think this dude just slammed on me. Oh. That's annoying. I've got to remember to open a portal as I get further into the map. Just every once in a while, just in case. If I had any sense, I would have been using consecration. The regen. While standing in consecration, 977. Oh, fancy. Unveiled stats, or veiled stats, rather. Care about Nico. There's some aspects of the game that I have interacted with a few times and was like, fuck this. Man, that's a lot of damage. Go to hell and you die. And my XP bar has gone more backward today than normal. But it could be because I'm self-conscious, I guess. Thinking about what am I going to say? what maps I'm going to do, what I'm going to talk about. That's I'm not really experienced in streaming. Oh yeah, forgot about this thing. Forgot about it. Fuck. Those dudes do some damage. Frame rate is dropping. Potion. Another reflecting damage or what? These are nasty. That's one down. I've hit my buttons. Fuck. I don't think I've ever had a mineral deposit be this freaking dangerous. Maybe I've never left them up this long. Whoa, that dude just absolutely wrecked me. I'm gonna run away. I turned off Righteous Fire by hitting my the purple flask, what the hell it's called. Basically it cures Ignite. Oh, that's the boss at the end. Is it 4? Fuck, I tried to get away from these guys. That's the boss. Oh, Bayadat. That dude is like an achievement boss. He's not the end boss of the map. He's just a rare spawn. No wonder it was so freaking hard. I know this because I got the achievement for fighting him. It took me 10 minutes to kill him a couple days ago. Because he spawned in like a tier 6 map, and I was only like 78. So, you know, my damage wasn't a problem. But this map, having reduced regen, really bad for fighting him. He chunks. Oh, no. Yeah, 3. I was going to open a portal. What I was trying to do was get away from the guy so I could pop a portal and then run back into the combat. What was he? There's the boss room right there. He was right in here. Probably right here blocking me. I should just go kill the boss and then circle back and see if I can kill that guy. It's only 8% quality. Always pick up skill gems if they have 20% quality, but otherwise it's up to you. We're going to drop a portal right here. Fuck you, dude. I don't know if this is the boss room or if this is just another floor. Bayadat is not important to me because I killed him once and he didn't drop anything special. And yeah, this isn't the boss chamber. This is just more of the same. Different monster types though, which I like. Other monster types that I was just facing were fucking nasty. Light there, I think it's called. Gold. 6,000. It was pretty low. I can't get over the fact that my life isn't regenning. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was going to be that impactful. The 40% less recovery rate of life and energy shield is 40% is awful for somebody who's damaging themselves with all their might, all they can. Okay. Let's hit. E. And then T. Radius is so nice. There's a risk involved with popping that vaal skill. Jesus. What is up with this thing? It just kind of swings in a circle. Trap on him to get him ignited. Curse on him. Annoying. Lines and Soul Eater. What the fuck was that? God. Some monsters are just annoying as shit, and that was one of them. Health boots. Hey, a door. Open a portal, just in case. I don't have to go through this whole fucking map again. If I die against the boss. Hoping I don't. Purge off righteous fire. E. And then hit pen. Whoa. Zoom. And boss down. Didn't say map complete. Oh, now it says map complete. Weird. I don't even care about that name. Like I said, I've killed him already, so it's an achievement that I've unlocked. Don't care. He was a pain in the ass. Oh, so try chance. Don't care. Identifying all this crap. So that wand can't. Means you kill have a 20% chance to explode, dealing a quarter of their maximum life with K. Nope. Oh. Yeah, so I'm pushing into higher tier maps before I'm really ready for it, which is kind of the problem. So as you saw, the reduced life regeneration directly negates the regen that I have to keep up with righteous fire. And the previous one was chaos damage. chaos damage is my one really big weakness. 40% amplified damage from what I want to do, though, is try something that's not so crazy. Monsters suppress spell damage. I don't even know if that would affect Righteous Fire, but I don't think that's a wise play. Courtyard, I think, is a tier 5 being magic, I think. Required. I mean, if you're just doing the league to get the skins, which look like this. This is the skin, the armor, cosmetics. That is the Autumn Night helm, body, gloves, and boots. But it's a good looking set, and that's the main reason I played this. This league. Yeah, I'll just throw something on here. I don't care. It's got to be blue for lower tiers. So if I view the atlas, you can see the number of maps that I've done, 18. And I tried not to do the same map twice. So I've run 18 total maps, and the highest one was tier 8. So hybrid, would it be good? Yeah, cool. I think tier 5 is where you have to do. I don't remember how to tell if it's yellow or red. I think tier 6 is when it starts turning yellow required. It's really normal map. It's not juice to hell. Ritual there. This level 72 monsters. Life regeneration impaired by mists. E1. Wow, that was a big explosion. What the fuck? Flippers. The divine is back up. 2450 required, and I've got 3 rituals remaining. I might get that divine on this run. And I've got 2 vaal orbs, or 10 vaals. I'm going to go for the divine because I've been paying on it for several maps. Should be able to get enough out of 4 rituals, unless I do something stupid and die in the middle of it. Damage is so nice. Quick. Okay. Yeah. We'll do the blight. Filling up the souls and go. Down this way. That was risky. Hit the vaal skill right at the point where the monsters could hit me. What the fuck is going on there? Teleport. Very nice. I hate those damn tornadoes. They're like terrible. I hate them, hate them, hate them. Oh, what I leveled up. More duration. Yay. Alright. Another ritual here. Things that could potentially be shooting at me while I'm doing the ritual. Stop coming. Off to the left as well. Okay, life regeneration impaired. And go. Whoop. $2,069, is that enough? Really close. I'll get it on the next ritual. I don't think I've ever had a divine in this game, in PoE 1. Worth about 150 exalts? I'm sorry, 150 chaos. And exalts. Really annoying ads around the area, shooting things. Enough. I don't know if it's required, but I always try to clear the area because you don't want to be like running away from a rare and then encounter something that was nearby. Come on, you. Lower the fire resist. That dude's regenerating. Tornado pisses me off. Okay, what the fuck is with those tornadoes, man? Oh, maybe it's this altar. But, there was a totem there. I didn't see it. Totem was healing it. Right behind that tree. Baby's first divine orb. And no way I'm going to be able to get that. So, can I defer those? No, I cannot. And 10 vaal orbs isn't really that big of a deal. The divine is, though. Yeah, son of all, nice. Tomatoes piss me off. Okay, so I got 948. Basically, I try to get to a safe spot, or relatively safe spot, before I pop that vaal skill, because my energy shield is high enough that it can put me into dangerous territory. Where the fuck is the extra mob? There's a mob around here somewhere. The ritual hasn't ended. I can defer the 10 stack. What the fuck? What's killing me? That's really annoying. Three 3.3, 2.4. We went from 3.3 to 3.5 on radius. Oh, was that a boss? Map complete. I guess so. Let me try to pick up things that could potentially be upgrades for me. Scepters can roll with really good multipliers. Armor, energy shield, boots, basically anything that's armor, energy shield. Because if the stats are good, you can always reroll the sockets. Oh yeah, I was going to defer this and got distracted. And deferral fee is $348. Total deferral cost $1,026. Fine. Confirm. Buy the orbs of fusing because those have value. Don't need that. Screaming essence of envy. Belt chaos resistance. Take that. I bet that's got value. Corrupted. All. What I was doing. Dropping the divine in there. So it gets over here on the far right. Didn't know where. Speed, intelligence, 1 level to lightning skills. Nope. Damage, physical damage, nope. Garbage. And garbage. Everything's junk. Bloody crap. I'm getting a stupid error from YouTube. Not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. Buffering may occur. Thanks, Spectrum. Seems to be okay now. Back to excellent condition again. Oh, let's see here. Good. All right, let's see. Gotta get rid of some of this crap. That was my card. Luck, almost close. Let's quickly make sure. Speed mods. Garbage. I'm gonna throw this in dash. I think that's where I put the essences. And I got a notification a while ago that my shipment had completed. Fingers crossed I get something good. That 25 minutes remaining. We got a vaal in there. I mean, yeah, it's a decent haul. No chaos, but I'll take it. So let's see, that was for the wheat, I think. I hate when it gives me all these ore things that are low, especially lower level ore that I just don't have. Vitrified amber, 1800. I've got 431 bars. Gotta pull up my calculator. Let's see. 1800 divided by 5. 360. We'll complete that order. That's all I'm going to send. Screw it. Select port. There. That's sail. Good. Let's see. We'll go over here to Raj. Got things disenchanting. Bank, so things are moving. That'll do. Lithium bars and establish mapping. I don't think I've ever gone to rank 7 on this. I only played for a little bit before PoE 2 launched. Wanted to familiarize myself with PoE 1 before the PoE 2 came out, just to get an idea how things played. Let's see. Can establish mapping. Recruits can have job specialty 7. I need vericium bars. Can I smelt vericium bars? I don't think I can. Got ore. I mean, the bars, I ship them out, but I'm not spending all my currency to keep them up. Mining speed. So I need petrified amber, which I just sent out. And that would just give me maximum smelter. Vericium ore is probably after that, and it's going to be a shit ton of gold. 9,000. Some of those orbs of transmutation. Maybe I'll try to do the ascendancy, just to see how it goes. Ascendancy number 4. Mm. The goddess. Back in just a minute. I'm gonna get some more coffee, use the restroom, and then I'll try to do this fourth ascendancy. Okay. We got audio, right? Yes. Made sure that I have sound. We got audio, right? Yeah. Sounds all right. Never actually tested to see if I had audio when I started to stream. Hear myself back. Okay, bags are effectively empty. Offering to the goddess is needed for the fourth ascendancy. Let's give it a try. As I mentioned earlier in the stream, I've tried this once before, but got smoked by multiple traps in the same spot and some ice skeletons that were shooting ice bolts at me. Just wrecked my face. I don't know if this is completely random, the trial. It's level 75 monsters. So decent XP for killing them. Keep clearing this area and freaking XP. 7 million says that'll go up. I died a few times earlier, so it's averaging. Let's see if this is the door. Current location. That goes to the silver key. This is probably the boss. Which is probably gonna go back the way I was. Back yonder. Oh, it's a gold door, silver key. That's a silver key. So and the boss will be after that. I've had fairly good luck with finding the boss area by going up and to the right. So that's what I'll continue to do, I guess. Hello, ghosty guy. He did. I know there's something for an advantage to killing those things, but I kill them whenever I see them. We're gonna go up and to the right. General. Nothing. I hate those monsters that like launch out quills when they die. They just launch quills out and wreck your face. Oh, it's a helm. Thought so. Had to shoot it with a physical damage spell. Key. I don't even care about the gold key. I'm just going to go on. Oh, I have to get the gold key to get through that door there. This in here would backtrack to the other one. I think this is the same map that I was doing yesterday. The one that I failed. So yeah, it seems like the same layout, perhaps. Locked door with a lever on the other side. So I got to loop around. Basically, I got to go through this maze and get the gold key so that I can get through the previous area. My memory is terrible, so hoping that I don't get killed. Because I didn't remember where I gotta go. Activate the switch, thank you. Having really good regen is quite helpful. Oh, damn it. It's not letting me move. Did I miss a switch? I must have missed a switch. One down there in the middle. Here it is. I don't know if I have to flip all those levers. I probably do. Well, there you go. I think I flipped it once. I don't know. I'm having trouble here. I'm getting stuck. Okay. Oh yeah, turn that off. That door open. Oh, this is annoying. That opened that door. It was a complete waste of time, I think. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going up this way. I don't know this lab I don't know what mechanics are in it that might impede my progression. Die. Yep, there with trap. Where the fuck is the key? I need the gold key, which is probably behind one of these locked doors. Being pinged on Discord. Let me check what that is. Not there. Son of a bitch. Where is... There. Gold chest. That's got the key in it. And that's where I gotta get. Question is, how do I get there? Turn off this, the door. Back from whence I came. One way. First boss. Oh, I hope he doesn't fuck me up. He's pretty nasty. Oh, crash recipe already unlocked. So this is... I got past this point yesterday. I don't have any charges on Vaal Righteous Fire, so I have to rely on the basic one. I'll just cancel that. Start with some energy shield. Okay. Step 1 complete. So I'll continue to go up and to the right as my usual pattern. Holy fuck! Well, fuck that. Like chunk, 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 and couldn't even do anything. I was stunned. Didn't expect that. Well, I think I might just call it a day there. They call it the Uber Labyrinth for a reason. This is absolutely brutal. Let's see, 3.5 meters it's up to. Level 16 skill gem. It'll get 3 levels, I think, before level 90, based on the XP that it gains. My old Righteous Fire, which I had at level 80, I think it was. 18. Yeah, so it was 18. It had a base radius of 2.5 meters, 37% more spell damage. That's showing 2.5 meters, 35% more spell damage. So it's pretty much the same. The vaal version should increase 0.3 meters from quality. Yeah, that'll probably end up being 3.5 meters, so better than it was. But if anybody's thinking about doing this, the passives are pretty easy to get. Start out just going up to Glimpse Chaos to get the multiple nodes from corrupted items, and then on Trade League pick up the corrupted items that have the sockets already that you need. The other stats you're looking for are life regen and life. Energy shield is useful for extra damage, but if you get too much energy shield when you hit the vaal skill, you'll sacrifice 60% of your potential energy shield, and if it's all gone, it all comes from your life. So be cautious about stacking too much energy shield without enough life to compensate. Again, the determination, increasing your armor value, even though you're sacrificing your mana, it is very helpful to help you survive early game and as you're progressing through the campaign. Vitality is very good. While I was leveling, I was using Purity of Elements and Vitality. The Purity of Elements, so that you're immune to all the ailments. Again, those are Chill, Freeze, Ignite, and Shock. Immunity to all those. I can't think of a better thing, but 50% of your mana goes away. I had considered going up here and picking up the mana efficiency node somewhere up in here, right here. So, I mean, I'm already path right next to it. So, area of effect, aura skills not useful. But then we have 8%, and then 8%, and then 12. So 28% efficiency. Let's see. When I run the Purity of Elements and Determination, that is 100%. So if you get 28% efficiency, that means 28% of the mana should be left available. And 28% of 827, let's see, calc 827 times 0.28, 231 mana would be available for skills. And that's almost enough to, actually, it's just barely enough to run Vitality as well. You run all 3 potentially with just 4 points. Maybe sacrifice some damage in order to add survivability. Might be worthwhile. But again, this is just threw it together as I was going and didn't make a big plan or anything like that. Just seeing what worked. The Ascendant of Chaos or whatever it's called. That is more life than I would have believed possible, and the amount of damage that I was doing. Let's see here, I pulled it up, messaged my son, because he played PoE. See, I sent a message, what level it was, and how much damage it was doing as I was leveling. And let's see here, I was level 47, and it was doing 11,000 damage per second. And he said that's about 5 times what he was doing with his hunter or ranger. He was doing a flicker strike build, but and he was 10 levels above me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just drop the stream there, and for watching those who did, and if you find it useful, give it a like. If you don't find it useful, I don't care. Give it a thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Have a good day, folks.